What is up, fellas? We are back once again. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. 2 more character trailers are out. I'm not waiting for another one because I want to watch these 2. I've been getting so close to getting spoiled on them. Also, I know there's like a 25-minute gameplay thing. To be honest, I don't know how I'm gonna react to that on YouTube. Like, me personally, I know people can do it. But me, I just don't know how I would be reacting to something that long. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I'll try. We'll see. Also, if you're wondering where my hair at is back there. Y'all see the growth. You know what I'm saying. Anyway. The 2 characters now. Gonna be completely honest. I don't really care about that much, right? It's, Rangiku and Gin. You see how they released them side by side, though. That was smart. I see y'all, Bandai. I see y'all. That was smart. I don't really care. Gin has some cool scenes, but like, I don't like him as much as other people. Like, he's cool, you know, he's fine. It's not like I don't like him, but it's like, you know, he's just not like one of my favorites like he is for some people. Rangiku, I could care less about, to be honest. Her most interesting... That whole thing was being recorded double audio. I'm sorry about that, but I'm not doing the intro again, so we're gonna have to deal with it. I'll see if I fix it in editing. But yeah, Rangiku, most of her like scenes that entertained me, that were kind of semi-interesting, were usually involving Toshiro or Gin. So, y'all know. But today we're just gonna watch both character trailers. Y'all know the drill. Watch them through once. Go back, see if there's anything interesting, see if there's anything we can figure out. You know, I'm an analyst, you know what I be saying. Okay, we're gonna start with Rangiku Matsumoto because I feel like Gin's trailer will be more interesting gameplay-wise. I don't really know how they could make Rangiku super interesting, to be honest. But Gin, you know, Gamishimi no Yari. Bro got a long sword, pause. So that might be crazy. So let's start. Watch through one time. Let's go. Do I have my volume on? I do. That jump scared me, Loki.
I'll end this quickly.
End it quickly then. Oh, new map? Oh, okay, that weave was nice, but that just seemed like a normal. Was I capping?
Huddle number 33. Sokatsui.
Let them know then, I guess, Dave.
Roar, hide to go.
Alright.
This is the end.
I mean, okay. Okay, she's kind of moving. I might have been capping a little bit. Oh, okay, all right. That was interesting. I ain't see too much that was like different from other, like, it didn't seem too different, but there was that one move that seemed a little unique. Well, it goes strong at medium range attacks and abilities that break the opponent's rhythm. I'm not really sure what they mean by breaking the opponent's rhythm, but we'll find out, I guess. All right, let me mute that and go through. As always, this little intro thing looks cool. The charming lieutenant of Squad 10, she could turn her sword into ash and run freely across the battlefield. I'm wondering what they mean by run freely across. Like, her specifically or the sword? What y'all mean by that? I feel like they could have worded that better. And then little unsheathing, yeah, personality showing. Game, obviously, the game looks good, you know, the game has nice graphics, at least in my opinion. I like the art style, the graphics. Okay, signature move, Hado 31 Shakaho. That's the same name as the one Rookie. Fires a Shakaho that travels at slow speed. If it hits, it can be used for a follow-up attack. It is a simple attack but has a lot of utility. But they didn't show the follow-up though. Did they? Like, to me it just seemed like he got hit by it right there, but I didn't see a follow, unless is that dodge the follow-up? But it's not an attack. I don't know. You're too slow. You're not Sonic the Hedgehog, buddy. A counter move allowing Rangiku to come behind her opponent. Okay, so this is what I saw that was interesting. Oh, wait, I get it. You use this as a follow-up from other attacks. Okay, I thought this had the follow-up. Okay, I get it. So like this, that's fire. The counter is fire. I like the teleport behind is clean. Like that in the little after image effect, bro. This game looks so good to me. I don't know, like the effects. I just like it a lot. Okay, spiritual pressure move 2, Hado 33 Sokatsui. Pretty sure someone else had that same exact Hado, which I guess Soul Reapers be using Hados. Yeah, and for the characters like this that don't have as many crazy moves. No, I get it. Thrust both palms up and down and unleashes Sokatsui, an attack with weak range and speed but high damage. Okay, so you charge it up. Yeah, she just charged it up. Is that a guard break? Was he blocking? I think that was a guard break. Yeah, he had his sword up like that. I think that's a guard break. Then her, what's it called? This is clean though. The sword disappearing like that. That's a clean animation. Little wind. Okay, awakening. Releasing her Shikai. Heineko. I can't speak Bleach words. I told y'all this before. Changes specific actions of Rangiku's fighting style. Her signature move, Heineko Spread, is a unique fighting technique that allows her to control her opponent's movement. Huh? In what way? Like, I ain't really see her controlling no movements in that little thing. Like, when y'all say controlling movement, is this on some like I take over? Oh, I accidentally closed up. Like not a like you don't play the game anymore. Like your controller disconnected. Basically, how they doing this? I don't. Maybe that's just wording. Maybe that's just wording, and they mean like. What could they mean though? Otherwise, like, could she literally just like remove you from the game, like control your body? Because in this, she's literally just hitting him here. It does look like he's blocking, but it looks like he's still getting hit despite blocking. This is a weird one. I'm interested to see how she's gonna work. What do they mean by control your opponent movements? And before I find out this is in that 25-minute gameplay, and I literally could have the answers, but I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, that's interesting. That's really the awakening and the counter are the most interesting to me. But I do feel like she's gonna be one of those characters that like one of those underrated goats. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she's not really like a super powerhouse character, super cool, strong character in the show or in the series. So she's kind of underrated, but then once like there's tech out, people figure out their snap. Kind of like if you ever played Demon Slayer Hinokami Chronicles, Murata. People, because like who is a fan of Murata, bro? So people wasn't really playing him, but then people found some tech, like his assist was crazy or something like that, or like I think his like combo ability. I don't remember, bro. That was years ago. But I feel like she might be one of those characters where like at the beginning you're not really seeing her that much because like people don't really care as much about her character as some of the others. Which is it is interesting how she made base roster. That is kind of interesting. I would have thought they would have. I mean, they have gotten most of. Nah, there's still some characters I would have thought they would have done before her, to be honest. But I guess we'll see. Like, we need more villains. We do need more villains from these trailers. There hasn't been really a villain focus yet. But that's her, I guess. All right, I already got a Gin trailer set up over here. So let's go watch his. She was more interesting than I thought. Let me be fair to her, though. Let me tell you, I said I didn't think she was going to be interesting. She was pretty interesting. Okay, I'm not going to lie. And her personality, great. Every time, bro, they take so long to start the music. It scares me. All right. Listen, it's not a... I was going to say something bad.
Come on, try me. Come on, let's go.
Okay, yup. Yep. That's what his sword do.
You're weak.
That was clean. That was cool looking.
How about this? Ha,
Oh, he's gonna be annoying.
crap.
He's gonna be annoying.
There's no escape.
That looks cool.
Kill. Kamishini no Yari.
Ooh, he does the line. He says the line, and it's a bot guy. Thankfully, they're not doing anything stupid. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. Strong, medium to long range combat utilizing long range abilities to keep opponents at bay. I could already tell he's gonna be cancerous online, bro. Y'all better play this game with Ethernet cables, bro. Looking at that, just that first move alone, as always, he got, you know, his little sword, his grower, not a shower sword. Let's go the captain of squad 3 with the fastest Zanpakuto though that swallows Ichimaru's opponent with a single blow, hidden in a blade ballet. Also, another map that they didn't show in any of the previous trailers. So,
Come on, try
map variety is always great in these games because I feel like when there's not enough maps, the game gets stale faster, especially if they're not releasing maps, you know? Like, people don't see maps as important, right? In fighting games, people always talk about, like, the characters, balance, story, all this stuff. Maps, in my opinion, are really important to any type of fighting game because any game in general, to be honest, whether it be shooter, whatever, without map variety, games get so boring. So it seems like this game's gonna have a lot of maps, which is good. I forgot to mute the music like I do normally so that I can put my own music, but there we go. Alright, signature move, Serpent Strike. Extend Shinso toward the opponent with a high-speed thrust. Holding input strengthens the performance. See, this is what I'm talking about right here. Depending on how, like, this is tracking, this is gonna be so annoying online. Like, look at that. The range, it's not that slow. Like, it's reactable for sure. But depending on the tracking, is it reactable with a dodge or do you have to block? You know what I mean? Like, because if you have to hold this, like if you charge it and you just have to hold it, you have to block, no dodging. That's going to be annoying, especially in them Wi-Fi connections, like I said. Okay, Spiritual Pressure move 1. Urozuki. Ichimaru turns his back to the opponent to catch them off guard, then extends his Shinso to counterattack. The counterattack lands, he activates Snake Possession, and the attack damage of the tip of Ichimaru's spear is enhanced. Oh, what do they mean by that? So he has a counter, he hit, boom. And is that follow-up automatic or is that a thing you have to do? Well, what does he mean by, alright, he activates Snake Possession. If the counter attack lands, he activates Snake Possession and the attack damage. Okay, so if he lands the hit, he does more damage after, I think is what they're saying. But that does look cool. That does look cool. I want to go back. That teleport behind. I don't know if that's automatic or not, but it still look cool either way. Shinso Sosen. Leave a wide area with Shinso. If the attack lands, it extends for a follow-up attack. See, this is what I mean. He's like a zoner, but a melee zoner. So, I mean, I guess it's still just a zoner. I think that's just gonna be more, because when it's a projectile, you could deal with a projectile. But when that character, let me put it this way. New players and bad players are gonna get bodied by spammers with this guy. Good players will slap spammers. But a good player with this character will be cancerous. That is my assumption for how he's gonna play out. Because if I don't know if you ever played against a good melee type zoner where like they keep you in their perfect range, right? The character has a perfect range that they could zone you out and also just straight do combos because they have that long enough range. When a good player is playing a character like that, you can't get in. You try and get in, you die. So, depending on how this game is and how this character really is, he could be like in the right hands, snap. Not necessarily broken just in general, but in the right hands, could go crazy. Let's watch that second attack one more time. Not this one. This one. That big slash. And that's your follow-up. Is that your only follow-up? I think that might be the only follow-up. As always, awakening animation, clean. I do like that his eyes are open when he's doing that. That looks pretty cool. By releasing Bankai Kamishini no Yari, Ichimaru's range of attacks increases, allowing for a fighting style to keep... This is what I'm talking about, that zone, and keep the opponents at bay. That just looked normal. That is huge. That's the same move as before. It didn't really show, like, unique effect at a Bankai. Like, this is pretty... I mean, I guess his sword is longer than it is normally. You know, it's that tiny little sword, so I guess he does have more range. But it's still, like, he's right there. I feel like he would be hitting them, even not in his awakening at that range. And then they just do that move that they showed already. So, I don't know. They didn't really show much about either's awakening, because what's her name? Rengiku's isn't Bankai, it's just her Shikai release, whatever. His is Bankai, which I don't know, man. I don't think I'll play a character that they're awakening not a Bankai, to be honest. like having it as a Bankai, there's a vibe. I did say I'm gonna play the Kishike, though. Kishike, my guy, his ain't a Bankai. But like, here's my thought process, right? You fighting your homie, he cooking you up a little bit. You say, alright, I got something for you. Jump back. Bankai. You just slap up your homie, right? My homie trash at fighting games. Don't let him see this. Y'all know my homie Yanks. I've recorded a video or two with him before. I live streamed with him before. I've known him for a long time. Bro, trash at fighting games. Don't let him see this. If he gets this game, I don't know. He's not as into Bleach as I am, but if he does play this game, I'm slapping him up. So I don't know what to tell you. But what was I even saying? I just started roasting my homie. Where was I? Oh, I genuinely lost my train of thought, bro. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, awakening being Bankais. These two characters, their awakenings, I'm the most interested in because their movesets seem pretty standard. Like, standard in a way that they fit their character, right? Like, it's not really weird. Like, their movesets aren't weird where, like, you're like, why that character wouldn't do anything like that? Why is this their move? This seems pretty accurate, like, you know, how they would fight, you know? But their awakenings do seem interesting because obviously they didn't show how crazy Gin's range might really be, because it might actually be, depending on how far that swing go, be snapped. And then Rengiku's controlling the... that gotta be wrong wording, bro. Like, that's gotta be translation error, because controlling the opponent... What? Like, in a game? I just don't understand how gameplay with that would be fair at all. Like, you just... I don't know, bro. But, yeah, that's it for this one. Shorter. Normally I watch 3 trailers. I know. But there's not 3 out. Besides that 20-minute little gameplay thing that people were talking about. But like I said, I don't know how I would do reacting to that, because I don't know, there's something about reacting to long singular videos that is odd to me on YouTube in general. Like, you really just sitting there watching something and that's your video, you know? Like, I mean, I guess that's what I'm doing, but I stop, I go back, talk about it, it's short. It's Bandai. It's not like I'm watching another YouTuber's thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll see what I can do about that gameplay video. But yeah, once again, let me know how y'all feeling. Do these two characters make you more or less excited for the game? Let me know. Were you even considering playing it at all? And if you weren't, are you now? And if you were, are you not now? I'm hopeful for this game. I'm really hopeful. Bleach has not gotten the respect it needs in games in a while. I'm just really hoping this is a good game, man. I hope it's fun. Yeah, anyway, that's my opinion. That's my little take on it. Let me know what yours is in the comments below. Remember, no, like, hate argument type in the comments. If you got an opinion, say the opinion. You don't gotta be rude to anybody, you know? Comment, talk to each other, talk to me. Be chill, be homies, be compadres. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Sway.